go someplace. What is that? It's the warden's office. Any TV around to play? Oh, what the heck? I need to find the yellow VHS tape. There's this screen over there. Alright, we'll come back here later. Yellow, blue. Alright, different cell blocks. Alright, something happened to these guys badly because they weren't eaten. Oh, could you imagine the smell in here? Looks like a lot of them were tied up, then brought there to be killed. Oh. Alright, what we got in here? There must be something gonna happen here. Oh, I can't walk out on that spot. Alright, let's keep our finger on the trigger.
Don't fight. Fighting only makes it work quicker.
Great. The smoke. Alright, but probably a good idea not to use the flare gun. Okay, we were supposed to run out here. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to get through here without using the... before smoke start getting me. Yeah, I think I died. I missed my gas mask. Safe. Check the cage. 3642. Nope, bad idea coming down here. What the hell's that noise? Here's your profile of 1166. Courtesy for the early ilk, 1166 demonstrates an acute lack of higher cognitive function, complex reasoning, speech problem solving, and greater perspective all appear either severely limited or altogether non-functional. Physically, it is what it needs to be. Strong, agile, swift, and yet I'd hope for a greater mind behind it. However, 1166 displays an odd sense of loyalty to a select few security staff who nonchalantly feel some kind of sympathy for it, indicative of domesticated dogs and cats. This means it can be bent, it feels, it fears. I believe this is our first sign of progression. That our processes, while admittedly still rudimentary, are showing us where more work needs to be done, and that the improvements are possible. Still, 1166 Yarnaby is an odd, funny little creature. The way it sits in the corner and watches me playing its funny little music. I'm glad this request is taken seriously. I got a good laugh out of it. It amuses me. I'm going to isolate it. I'll have contact with no one but me. Considering my importance to the project, it's doubly important that I'm properly protected at all times. And besides, I might get a good laugh or two at the pathetic little sounds it makes. By the time I'm done with it, I'll be its entire world. It'll know nothing else. Harley Sawyer. Nice. I guess we're going to meet Yarnaby soon. Looks like we're in another cell block. Let me guess, Yarnaby's gonna come through this door. No, it's the nerve center, looks like. Testing rooms. "1163. Much like its predecessors, 1163 displays none of the typical human qualities. What is left of the bright, joyful bundle of laughter, per the counselor's report, appears limited or altogether depleted. A shame, I suppose. I grow tired of creating mindless invalids. 1160 had his uses, but 1163 lacks the cunning or the size for a similar role. And that's not what the initiative is about anyway. 1163's temperament is like that of a rabid animal. It snaps at perceived motion, eats whatever fits in its mouth regardless of appetite, combats the conditioning staff, and it cannot even play its inspired piano rhythms in tune. Perhaps one of the others from its line would have presented much better music. Had any of these actions been the result of conscious thought, perhaps I would be intrigued. I am not intrigued. Conclusion: use 1163 for testing. If it survives, keep it there, wherever I don't expect it to. This initiative will produce no more experiments such as this. Measurable improvements have to be made, otherwise I will have to reevaluate the effectiveness of those in my purview. Dr. Harley Sawyer. Oh, this is gonna be that little piano dinosaur thing, is it?
You know, I never thought I'd see another like you. A human. Certainly not an employee like you. But something makes you different. I can tell that much. Though I can't say what exactly that something is. Not yet. The others you faced, 1170, 1188, 1222. Been there, done that. Let's try our hand at something a little different. Oh, Yarnaby. Please, do keep making this enjoyable for me. I'll be taking notes.
Right, we got a big old freaking lion or tiger in here. Alright, let's have a look here. We need the blue. Put it in the blue socket. Oh, it's Doey. What's that button? That's something I have to do. Hello, big guy. Right, sneaking time. Hey, can he fit in here? I hope he can't fit in here. Alright, I've got the black videotape. It's like a server room of some sort. Cole, Journal 3. I'll read it later. No, I better read it now because I might have something useful, like the Riley's one about the train car. Couldn't get tired of what Stanley was implying. Right now. Right. Did he just be chasing me through that? Oh no, it's the Pianosaurus. Well then.
Now that hit the spot. I haven't eaten in weeks. Hiya there, pal. Don't worry, I won't eat you. I'm Doey. I was told to expect you. This way! Follow me!
I did miss some of the tapes, it looks like, because the green videotape screen was there, but I never found the green videotape.
Interrogation rooms. Question us here after watching us. Those of us who can speak at all. I always answered. But I never gave them an answer they liked.
Yellow videotape.
Got another one over here.
Jeez. Hard to imagine how the company will duck all this under the rock.
Not our problem.
3 here.
How many is that now?
58. So far.
Another one over here.
59.
Where's that investigator? Campbell? Lockhart? Whatever his name is.
Poking around somewhere? Don't know. You ask me? The culprit's obvious. Just needs to be spelled out plain and clear for the bigwigs.
You think?
Yeah. Rotten eggs come from rotten chickens, you know? Can't get more rotten a chicken than him.
I don't know. Just seems too careless that a guy so smart wouldn't cover his ass. I mean, if the investigator finds evidence of this being his fault.
Hope Boxy's still hungry.
Got another.
60.
Right. And are we just stopping the experiments back where they came from? Acting like all this didn't happen.
All over the ice? Because I guarantee it won't be so easy to toss a new coat of paint over 60 visitors dead. Or the dozen reconstruction specialists who went swimming in the bellies of those things.
I'm sure that's taken care of already. But I hear there's plans. Something big. Somewhere to put them. With any luck, that means stuff like this, and people like him, will be a thing of the past.
6 more over here.
Jesus. So that's supposed to be a reference to the Playtime game, the other game that's like the 4v1 type thing. Or was shit going down well before?
There's some nasty balls in this place, but I can get you across. Oh yes, definitely.
Doey? Okay, it just despawned.
So, have you seen Poppy anywhere? Ollie said she was around. Somewhere. He also said we can trust you. I really hope that's true. There's a safe place up ahead. It's not too far from here. Right. You can't fit through here. Hey, pal. Let's see if we can't get these doors open. You check out there. I'll look back here.
For a minute, I thought that was in.
Help?
I need to find 2 more handles. Actually, no. Yeah. Alright, let's find more handles. Anything up here?
Is that you in there? Find anything yet?
Right. Check with David about shipment. From here on out, there will be no drawing on the whiteboards. They are to be held. They're there to hold critical information, and defacing them, as some people keep doing, is counterproductive and only will cause confusion. Please. Tower. Right, we need to figure out what the code is.
This was once a work yard, you know. A dozen of us, maybe 2 would be here at any given time. During the day, they'd have us work. Whatever they wanted us to do, we'd do it. And for those of us who couldn't or wouldn't, at night, when no one important was watching, they'd take them. Stick them in here. We only got food for 1 of you this week, they'd say. Which of you will it be? They'd watch from up there. It was usually over within minutes. And the guards, they'd be hysterical. Nobody died. No, because then people would know. But the next day and every day after, they would work. Oh yeah, hard as they could. And they'd never cause trouble again.
Alright. Something's to do with this code here. Okay, let's see what we got. I just continue checking around. Blue, green, yellow, red. Blue is 33. Green is 3021. 3021. Got it. I swear I've heard whoever was voices Doey from before. I just don't know who. Alright, how are we supposed to activate this? Alright, so you have to have them in a specific corner.
Over here.
Alright, that door's locked. And the inside probably has the same freezing temps that No Man's Land does. Can't do that to Doey. He's all that keeps us safe. Doctor knew that when he had them planted. No, the worst of the worst there. Doc uses that. Nowhere for us there. Guard station and barriers appear intact, strictly within the doctor's control, and rabbits are everywhere. Lost too many of them already. Doors are on all sides and barricaded. Using my tricks and can't get me in. Feels off. Skeletons and claw marks in all the cells. Seems people were kept there after the hour. Kinda the little see this. Too many bad memories. We need hope, not hopelessness. Might run its own emergency power. Security designed to kill us might be turned off. Choice between what we know will kill us and what might. For me, that's easy. Little choice, no path out, casualties high, and only one place left. I hope we can live with that. The fact that everybody knows who the character player is, but we still don't know anything about who we are.
Our generator's in a pretty bad state, so we try to keep the power off in here. I'll turn it on for you, though. It'll open a door downstairs. Here! Use this.
Alright, guess we need to find the stuff to power on the generator. Or not. How do I get through to the rest of the cages? Oh. What was that? I noticed there's also no collectibles like the gold statues from chapter 2. Then again, I don't think there were any of them in chapter 3. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to fight Doey. Those are body bags. To kiss you in a bad way.
Through the showers, we should be able to make it into the safe haven.
Looks like she got burnt badly.
When I say so, we go. Go!
What's going on? What's... Kissy! Goodness! What happened?
We need to get her help! Now!
Poppy? Is that really... Right. Take her to one of the beds. I'll check the defenses. See if something's still outside.
Not just something. It's him! He's out there!
You brought him down? We'll talk about this later. For now, I'll make sure out there is where he stays.
Locking down safe haven. Reactivating the defenses.
Over here. Get some rest, okay? I didn't know it had gotten this bad. I need to make this right. What I said on the elevator, it's true. The orphans weren't killed during the Hour of Joey. They were taken. They're below, in the labs. The prototype's home. They are alive, but sleeping. They're with him. And he knows we're here. So, if we're going to free them and stop the prototype, we need to plan for both at the same time. The red smoke you redirected from Playcare? It's an accelerant. All it needs is high pressure and a little spark, and it ignites. The plan is this. We'll fill the foundation with smoke and line it with old mining charges. Then once you, me, and Kissy have freed the orphans, our friends here will blow this place sky high. That's our revenge. For now, go to Doey. See what he needs. I'll be here.
I have a feeling that plan ain't gonna work.
What's Poppy doing here?
Hiya, pal.
Just let her in. Why? That's inviting a whole lot of
something
trouble we don't
I
need.
want to talk to you
I mean,
about.
how do we even know we can trust her this time?
In
We
here.
don't know. So let's just be careful. Especially around her. A new friend. Employee. Can't forget that. I think they might be listening.
I heard what you did above. What you survived. If it's all true, then we need your help. The voice out there, the one in the prison, they called him the Doctor. Dr. Harley Sawyer. He was the scientist in charge of creating us. We don't know what he is, how he's still alive, but he works with the prototype. Hunting us, starving us, making us sick, and... He controls it all with an omni-hand, we think. The executives use them. It's a battery, a key, the master control to anything in the entire factory. And with it, he commands everything down here. Everything but this. Runs completely on its own grid, away from the prison. For a time, it kept us safe. But now... I need you to stop the Doctor. To take his Omni-Hand. We'll need it for the generator. And if you want red smoke in the Foundation, you'll need it too. The toys out there, in Safe Haven, they're my family. I understand what Poppy wants, what she believes is right. Destroy the factory, destroy him. But I ask you to consider, if we throw everything away, everyone, just to kill the prototype, how much do we waste? I know the others might believe it's right, that we should bury everything, but... let's just think about it. Head for the infirmary whenever you're ready to leave. There's sewer access inside. That's your safest path to the No Man's Land. And to him. But if you need to catch your breath, our safe haven is also yours.
Alright, find and defeat the Doctor.
Can we really trust her this time?
Hello.
Is Kissy going to be okay?
Oh.
Alright, not going that way. Looks like it's a shrine for the fallen. Right, he set the showers, did he?
Hey, I'm Chicken! Wanna go outside and hang out? Dorothy says, fetch!
Oh wait, he said the infirmary.
My stomach. It hurts. Mine too. When's the last time you ate? I can't remember, honestly. Neither can I. But it feels like forever. Which will kill us first, you think? The doctor or hunger? I prefer not to even think about it. Won't last much longer.
Please, do you have any food?
Alright, let's see what the red tape is. Alright, what note did we actually get? Project overview, save Heldon.
Long way down. So, this is what we have to work with. Do you believe it's doable? Sure, yeah. It's doable.
Good. Remember, our timetable here is tight. If there's anything you need from me, do not hesitate.
Actually, I've got something I want to talk to you about. It's important.
I'm listening.
My company. We've built a lot for you over the years, and believe me, we've always been accommodating. We just did the work you paid us to do.
And your point here is?
I don't like what I'm supposed to be building here. Look, the game station, whatever. It'll be fun for the kids. Underground production plants. Sure, maximize production. Makes a kind of sense. As much as any of this, I suppose. But this... what in the world would a toy company need with a prison? When my people were building Playcare, all Mr. Ludwig could talk about was how much good it could do. And all you needed was a look at the man to know he believed every word of it. I need to hear that this is still the same company. If we're gonna make this thing for you, then I need that assurance. It's a game. Something for the kids. Anything. Mr. Ritterman?
Let me give you a bit of history, friend. In 1972, you signed a contract, a legally binding piece of paper that says whatever is asked of you, you do it. We asked. You did. In 1990, you signed another, a renewal. In it, had you bothered at all to read it, you'd have found a small clause. Any and all directives will be accomplished in the appropriate time and with appropriate compensation should the project be completed to satisfaction. Your name rests at the bottom of that document, and I remember because it was the ugliest bit of cursive I've ever seen. So now you do the work, because we've given you a directive.
Mr. Ritterman, we're near the...
Yes. Yes, we are. All of us are. On a ledge. Great things are coming. Great things that will someday make a lot of people very happy. But to do so, to make that dream real, we need this. Otherwise, there's a place we're all for. Together. I'm a businessman, Mr. Silver, and I don't like to get angry. I get paid to see that things get done. And this, like everything else, will get done.
What an asshole.
I think you might be wrong, Poppy. What you want.
It's the best for everyone, Doey. That no trace of this place is left. We agree to that.
I know, but us, everyone in there, we're not just things gone wrong. We're people. Can't you see that?
I can. And I'm sorry.
They look up to me, Poppy, and I've looked after them the best I could. You disappeared. You left us. We looked and we looked, and there was just nothing. No sign of you. Can you even tell me why?
I had to leave. I had no choice.
That's not good enough. We've starved down here. We've been haunted. And now you're asking us to burn everything? All of us? We've made our life protecting these toys. And they've saved us in more ways than one.
We Poppy. She needs you. Done what I could.
I wish there were another way, Doey. But I just don't see it. We'll talk about this later.
Doesn't sound like Kissy's in the best shape. Blood. Delicious blood. It sounds as well, but it looks like we just also saw a glimpse of the prototype earlier.
Good thing I have your imagination to give me shape. I can never make up my mind. When you want a little fun, stretch around, play around, fun. There's a hiya there. I'm Doey.
Alright, before I go in there, I want to double check in here.
After a brief interruption, we've successfully extracted subject 1322, specifically 1322B, from the Home Sweet Home. Before said interruption, I attempted to detail the subject's condition and overview the suitability of one Kevin Barnes in relation
the kid who fell in.
Project Doey. The neural abnormalities noted in Dr. Newman's report are detailed in connection to behavioral issues demonstrated within play care. Trouble getting along with others, aggressive and often confrontational social tendencies, and an otherwise combative nature clearly relay that Kevin is, put simply, a problem child. What friends he does have, he's reported to have attacked in moments of intense play. These tendencies raise concerns. The subject excels in all physical tests. Reflexes, reaction time, and mental fortitude all tested well above average in game station examinations. So, in spite of said concerns, in Dr. Sawyer's eyes, Kevin is ideal for the project. However, if his use in this particular experiment is to move forward, we need to ensure we're not creating a time bomb just as we've begun stabilizing the entire project. If we're to create an experiment that can fulfill multiple assigned roles, we can't allow any single consciousness to throw the others off. Even a simple misregulation of emotions means we have 900 pounds of dough that can shift however it pleases and can turn on even those it trusts, simply because it was overwhelmed by a stray feeling. Regardless, Sawyer's word is law, and subjects 1322A and C are to be gathered for processing first thing tomorrow morning. Thus, all we can do is plan our safeguards accordingly. Yes, that's all we can do.
Alright, so Doey is a hive mind, it sounds like. And one of them is, that's maybe why he's always like, his inflections keep changing. Like he gets angry sometimes when he's talking. Wait, is this Barry from chapter 2? Shit. How's that noise? Alright, move these into place. This place doesn't look good. Alright, running time. Right. Oh, it's the puzzle here. To find a key card. Damn it. Well, that's our first death from a toy, anyway. Death isn't the end. What? Wait, it told me to hide there. How are you supposed to hide there? Well. This is ridiculous. Ugh. My eyes are stinging. Right. I have to just rest my eyes a bit. It's starting to sting. Right, I just need to take a break from this and come back fresh. Oh, I take this section as bugs, but in fact he can find me easily like this. Ridiculous, the fact he can find you in there like that. I think this is bugged. Right, I think it might be like this is day one release playing this as well. Alright, we'll give it a couple more times. If not, we'll call it there. And come back maybe when a patch comes out. Right then, let's do that instead. A grinder. Are we gonna have to push Yarnaby into that? Alright, keep hiding. Sneaky. Sneaky. Alright. Yeah, I think this is bugged. The fact he was able to do that. Yeah, alright, we'll take a break and come back fresh, maybe after they patch this, because that was ridiculous. Also, that spawn was stupid. Alright, that will come back fresh.